that's a blessing that someone has done for me, and I feel like I'm like forever grateful for that thing. And it happened that I usually have motion sickness. Motion sickness is I think most of you will definitely won't know what motion sickness is, so I don't have to start explaining that. I usually have motion sickness, and it happened that that day I was traveling from, I think I was going from Ibadan to Port Harcourt. That's really a very long journey, and I was going by road. So along on as we were going on our way, I started feeling this having nausea, having I started feeling like I want to throw up and all that. And I didn't even know that there's this person sitting close to me actually, and he was like, "Oh, are you fine? Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. That I'll be fine." So I now explained to him that it's because I usually have motion sickness, and I'm starting to feel like I'm just about to throw up. Like the guy was like, what are you going to do now?" I said maybe I'll have to stop my journey because I think we are like 2 hours before the destination to get to our destination that day. So I said, okay, maybe I will just have to stop along the way because I feel like I don't want to embarrass myself to having to vomit or throw up inside the vehicle. And the whole thing, I was just trying to think and overthink everything in my head. So he was like, okay, don't worry, you know what you will do, that is actually stopping at the next city, like before we get to Port Harcourt, that maybe if I can stop there too. I was like, stop how now? My journey is still far. But at the same time I was like, I think at this point I don't have any other choice because I still have a very long journey to go, and it's better for me to just stop here where I can just lodge in an hotel, then I can start the journey the next day. So I stopped at the next city. I think that should be Benin. Is it Benin? I can't really remember. It's such a, like, that should be like 8 years ago now. So I can't remember the states like that. So when he stopped, I was like, okay, I'll just try to check online for the nearest hotel just for me to lodge in because I was having this. I was not even feeling myself. Everything was just happening to me at the same time, and I hate so much it when I have this motion sickness because it will give me this kind of I don't know. I would just not be able to feel myself. At the same time, I'll feel like I'm sweating unnecessarily. I'll start to feel like I want to throw up. I want to, everything just happening, migraine, everything. I'm just like, okay, I think let me just lodge in a hotel. So when I get to the bus stop, I was like, okay, driver, I want to stop here. He was like, okay, are you not continuing the journey? I just, at that point I couldn't even talk. Like I don't really have much strength in me because the whole thing has actually drained a lot of energy from me. And coupled with the fact that the journey is actually a very long one. So when I get to that place, I just try to check online that, oh, okay, how will I be able to get the nearest hotel for me to lodge in and all that. So luckily for me, I found one. So I asked him that, since he said he's coming to that city, I asked him that, oh, are you familiar with this? Do you know this hotel? Is it a good place? And I tried to check the review, but you know, sometimes you cannot really base your total you cannot really decide based on the review online sometimes. So I have to ask him, and I don't have anybody in that city for me to even call and ask her, oh, do you know about this hotel? Is it a very good place for me to stay, safe place and all of that? You know, as a lady, you need to be careful about a lot of things. So and I said, okay, he actually knows some of those top hotel there. So he when I booked the ride, he escorted me to the lodge. He was able to check me in. I offered to pay actually, and he was like, don't worry, I can pay for you. I was like, I don't understand though. This guy was also, so he paid for the hotel, and I actually lodged there. So he said he's actually going to his own family place, that he's just there for an occasion or something that he'll be going. And surprisingly, the guy never asked my number. He doesn't want to know me. He didn't even ask for my name. I was like, so on his way out, I'm not like, okay, this is my name. So my name is Success. And I said, okay. I think he gave me a nickname. And I said, no, he's like, real name, his government name. So he now told me his name. I said, okay, fine, that's good. So anytime I see you, I'll be able to say hi, thank you for the other day. He said, that's fine, that no worries and all. And that's how we parted. And since that day, I've not even set my eyes on this guy just for me to even say, thank you so much for the other day. I'm so grateful. So on my way, I was just like, do we have people like this that they just care, they just try to be so selfless without having to wait because they want to get something in return, or because they just want to feel like, okay, let me do this so I'll be able to get this in return. So for me, I would say that I would still have a lot of people that are so selfless. They don't just do things because they expect anything in return. They do it just because they want to. Because looking at this guy, he didn't even ask my number, he didn't even get to ask for my name. He just feel like, oh, this person needs help, and he decided to help me. I feel so grateful, and I don't know, maybe the person will even see this video as I'm telling you this story now. But hopefully, if you should see it, just comment. At least, I think from his face, I should still be able to remember that. Oh, I think this is the guy. But we still have good people out there. Trust me, we still have a lot of good people out there. And you too, or let me say, everybody here, I want us to at least reciprocate that act of kindness, selflessness, and the Lord, the life will be a better place for all of us. So that's the end of my story. That's all at the end. That's what I'm just trying to explain to you guys, that just do it regardless.